Hey guys, this video is to model for you how we're going to use our note-taking sheet for our purpose of identifying the evaluating impact writing purpose. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the sources we're looking for are going to be about what other people or other groups have already done to fight against the discrimination that we were researching in Marking Period 2. So for my purpose of modeling for you, I'm going to focus on racial injustice in the military. So I've gone over here to Google and I've just done a basic search of what have others done to fight against racism in the military. And I get a bunch of sources that come up. So I notice that I have .edu here, but that's a blog. I know it's educational, but I don't really want just one person's opinion, right? So Reuters.com, Investigates, USA Military Civil Rights, and here I have defense.gov. So I know that's a governmental website. So I'm actually going to use that first. All right. So no place for racism, discrimination in the U.S. military, Miley says. Okay. So now I'm going to read through. And I'm kind of just skimming, right? Because he's saying a lot, but I'm wondering what people have already done. Okay. All right, so actually, and this is great that this is being recorded because I don't want to use this one. Because it's really, to me, just making excuses. So I'm going to go up here and see about the blog. Because it is from .edu, so it's educational. So I know that they still checked it, even though it is a personal opinion. All right, so let's see. All right, so that one's actually not helpful either. So, let's see what this one is. Solving problems of racism requires starting conversation about race. All right. All right, so these are telling us personally what we can do. But I really want to know what has already been done. NPR is a good one. To address discrimination. A list of actions. Perfect. Okay. So even I can click on that and it'll bring me to, oh, I don't think I can get on Twitter like this. That's okay. So it brings me to a list of actions. So I could even take this information, right, as a first step, and I'm going to copy and I'm going to use it here where it says borrowed material, right? So as we know, sometimes this the formatting doesn't come up properly. So I'm just going to merge the cells. All right, and then I'm going to format and I'm going to wrap them. And that's okay if you don't have that done. Okay. All right. It didn't take all of it. I wanted it to take more than that. Make sure I go back and do that. There we go. Okay, so those are the steps that they're starting to take, right? All right, so now I need the author's name, and that's Laurel Wamsley. And we are doing works cited pages this time, so it is important that we have this done. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste the title. It's a website. It's from NPR, is the website's name. The URL is the link. I'm taking the link and I'm pasting it. NPR is the sponsor. Date written is July 15th. July 15th, 2020. And then today is the date I accessed it. Now, down here where it says, why is this information important? So our goal for this part of the paper is now going to be, we're going to give information about what other people have done, and it's our job to evaluate what have they done. So this is a great first step, but by no means should it be considered all inclusive as a solution. There will need to be a lot more work to be done and statistics showing that the plan is in fact in place. Okay. And I would continue on in my argument there, but that's kind of just like a little bit to get you going, right? So here you're looking for borrowed material, quote for quote, quoted word for word. You're looking for information about what other people or groups have already done to try to combat the discrimination that you wrote about. And then here you're saying you're starting to evaluate it, right? What's your judgment? What do you think they've done well? What do you think they still need to improve upon? Make sure that that judgment includes both sides. What do you think they've done well, and what do they need to improve upon? Because when we evaluate something, we're looking at it in its entirety, not just from one angle. All right. Then this stuff, this is going to be like you're checking that it's current. Yes, it is. Can I rely on them? Yes, it's a .org. Yes, they have authority, and yes, they have a point of view. Okay, so that's a demonstration of what you're going to do with the note-taking sheet. I hope it helps. Let me know if you need any support.